6. Street Fighter 6.
「ほどほどに頑張るって大事」
Fighting ground.
ほどほどに頑張るって大事。タイトルが W。先輩ありがとう。
Online rated match.
こんばんは。ずーっと雨降ってる。
comes a new challenger.
This isn't about just winning the match. Pride and bragging rights are at stake here. Both fighters will need to bring their A game to the table.
I'm gonna be paying close attention, so you better deliver.
Anything that happens early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight.
I want to see them both lay it all on the line here.
Both sides have full drive and plenty of help. Let's see how things open up. Sweet.
What's their play here?
Player one is just about out of drive after that. Well-timed corner switch.
Maybe thinking something.
Can they scrape together a final push? The corner makes it hard to escape.
Good round.
Give me more of that.
Ooh, that last round is pretty ugly. One of the most disrespectful things I've seen in a while.
Jumps up. Impact shut out. Time to take this momentum and really run with it. Throws to get around their defense. Looking for a chance. Springs forward with the drive rush. Oh, yeah, just like that. Super arts on deck for both fighters. How they approach this situation will be interesting.
Amazing awareness there.
A trade? Now what?
Oh, expect some bones to be broken here.
Closes it out.
I'm liking that finish.
Keep on the gas. You had your moments there.
Time to go big or go home. Let's see how these two hold it down.
The throw's no good. Hold it down. The overhead denied.
Gotta give it up for that solid defense.
Is it time for the mix-up? Big opportunity. Oh, what a rush. Oh, you never know what can happen. The throw connects. Player two with a slight lead. Will they capitalize?
Success.
There's a burnout.
You know what you gotta do when the chips are down. Things are getting heated.
This outside gotta do better than that.
Hold it down strong. I like that.
A jumping. Will this super art do anything?
Oh, what?
Oh, this super art could change the makeup of this match. They're in looking for the overhead this time.
Hold it down strong. I like that.
Impact squash. Trump that off.
What's this?
One player is in burnouts. Now we're getting somewhere.
Learn from it and build back better.
There's a burnout. Woo! Taking him for a ride. Play for it. Done.
That was unreal.
Player one clinches the win, but that could have been anyone's game. No way we could have called that.
Fights don't get any better than that. That was awesome.
Yeah, I love the back and forth they had going. Both fighters are trying not to get trapped in the corner. Who's going to take it? Let's see how they apply their corner pressure in this situation.
Ooh, something's building. I can feel it.
What's their game plan here at this critical stage?
Might be collecting their thoughts here. Well, just a little bit more.
Grabs him. You may want to slow the pace here. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. Taking stock. Hits it.
Ha, they ain't getting up.
You remember your shortcomings. It's easier to fill in those gaps.
I bet they're thinking of the trash talk for their post-match commentary. They gotta keep their eye on the prize. That was super good.
Great work. Just like that.
Time to hit the gym and retool for the next match.
That's what we want. Scrapping it out up close. Juicy opportunity now in the corner.
Feels like we're right in the eye of the storm.
Opens him up with the throw.
Amazing awareness there.
Not much life difference. Opens him up with the throw.
Calm before the storm here.
Solid. Just goes for it at this range.
Wait.
Excellent read.
Hold it down strong. I like that.
There's connects with the throw.
Fishing out the hot stuff.
Perfect read with the anti-air. Down and out.
Great stuff there. Right at the end.
Everyone loses. Just roll with it and adapt to your opponent.
That fight had a little bit of everything in it. We gotta see more from these two.
That's what we want. Player one has the life advantage.
They created a good situation here. Now to capitalize.
Well-timed command throw there. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Can they utilize the corner? In a dire situation, they fail.
We've got ourselves a winner.
That's what I like to see.
Hey, violence may not always be the answer, but life is multiple choice, you get me? I like it.
The low doesn't connect.
Okay.
They timed that just right to get the perfect parry. Goes off the air slam. Jumps off, boom goes the dynamite. They choose to spin the meter to up their score for the super art?
What's this?
Player one is working with a better gauge. What can they do with it? KO!
I'm liking that finish.
Player one was feeling...
あぶね。音楽聴こうと。僕が今生きてるこの世界すべてが無意味だって思える手に入れたもんと引き換えにして切り捨てたいくつもの輝きいちいち憂いて入れるほど平和な世の中じゃないし一体どんな理想を描いたらいいどんな希望を抱き進んだらいい答えようもないその問いかけは日常に葬られてあれなんて言うかな暗いと茶化して笑うのかその柔らかな笑顔に触れて僕の憂鬱が吹き飛んだらいいのに飛ばないの
Good stuff, but they gotta keep it up.
Must have been an off day. You've seen better.
Nails the anti-air. Springs forward with the drive rush. And they scrape together a final push. Uses the drive rush to deprive them of their...
That was super good.
Player one creates a good corner opportunity. KO!
We've got ourselves a winner.
Send them home! You got this one!
Ooh, that last round was pretty ugly. One of the most disrespectful things I've seen in a while.
Jump! That's some big, juicy damage on that counter. Nice! They weren't looking for that overhead.
Gotta give it up for that solid defense.
3-ball Iverson.
Maybe thinking something.
Springs forward with the drive rush. Super art, no worries about that.
You win some, you lose some. You gotta come back stronger.
Just like that.
なんとしやがる
Drive gauge on deck. What's the play? Where's this going? Using the teleport. What a smart throw!
It doesn't get any better than that.
They're in the corner. This may change the match.
Come on, you gotta...
War mule on the
なんでこれが出るんだよ
That was super good.
Wow, that took off a chunk. Time to take this momentum and really run with it.
This is crunch time. Dig?
That was the heist if I've ever seen one.
Damn, how'd they claw their way back?
Player one is showing them what's good.
Nature is funny, you know? Sometimes you gotta fight for your next meal. Sometimes you get gifted one.
No mix-up as the low heavy is blocked. Nails the anti-air. Oh, more of that.
Nice. Liking that.
Very dangerous range. It can definitely get clipped by something. Bad spot for a throw. Player one has grabbed the lead. Time to settle in and control the pace. Now they get pushed into the corner, where it's going to be hard to escape.
This might be an important turn in the match.
If they can't escape this rock-solid corner pressure, this round is over.
They created a good situation here. Now to capitalize.
Hits it.
Ooh, nice finish.
Well read. Keep going.
Ooh, that last round was pretty ugly. One of the most disrespectful things I've seen.
狙われてた。
Player 1 had an impressive round while managing their drive gauge. They'll want to carry that momentum into the next round.
Ah, I see. That makes sense.
Time to take this momentum and really run with it.
What's gonna
出
happen
たよ。
next?
それ俺にもくれや。
They gotta play smart.
The light lead opens up. Flawless. They got them so quick.
Ha! They ain't getting up.
Gotta shake it off. Let's go.
This is anyone's round. Both fighters gotta bring it here.
It's time for both fighters to lay it all on the line.
Ooh, man, we got a real match now.
Heavy punch sends them flying. Overhead, but it won't work.
Hold it down strong. I like that.
With knockdown, here comes the mix-up.
Doesn't get any better than that.
This is gonna hurt. Very nice, quick laugh. Dangerous range here. Knocked him out of the air.
どうしたもんかね。
A jump? Oh, you never know what can happen here. Siberia's calling. You're done.
Damn, that was intense.
Player 1 gets some dip.
てててんててててんてててんてててんてててん
Here comes a new challenger.
これはボルシーの死骸があるぜ。
All right, both players are ready to go. Time to get hype and make some noise.
I can't wait for this match to begin.
Let's see what they try and do here in this first round.
All right, let's go.
That overhead was a bit obvious. Sick.
That was a good one.
え、マジ
Putting them in the corner.
This might be an important turn in the match.
Tough spot to try and throw. They break forward to pressure the opponent. Managing their drive gauge well here can open up a lot of good chances for them later in the round. Well-timed corner switch. And they scrape together a final push. Next hit will end the round.
Gotta be planning something.
Hey-o.
Good round.
Good round.
Keep going.
Hey, violence may not always be the answer, but life is multiple choice, you get me? I like it.
で
Decides to spin the meter to open up some more chances. Uses a target combo as a filler. Target lock and scoop. Is it time for the mix-up? Full SA meters on deck for both sides. This could be over soon. Jumps up. Not much life difference. Time to take this momentum and really run with it. Looking winded, burnout changes the game. Adds some damage and flair with the super. Kaisen Dankai Raku connects.
にゃ
They're gonna score huge damage
ー
off
よしがっただろう
There it is. About to spin the critical art. Yo, what's gonna happen?
Wait.
This is gonna kill.
筋
No
肉
doubt
が
about it.
輝く
You're done.
輝いたわ
Player 2 is showing off a $1 million smile now.
You know, I really love everyone, and I don't believe anything on this list is ugly, but that was ugly. Amazing awareness there.
This fight is just underway. What kind of game plan do they have?
Here we go. I want to see them put on a show.
Takes them all the way to the corner with them.
何を
Player 2 needs to use what little drive they have left effectively. What a clutch side switch there. Now's the time to
そうだ
combo with the target combo. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. Throws to get around their defense.
Smart decision.
This is a critical point of the round where they just need to go. It's there!
Great stuff there, right at the end.
Give me more of that.
Hey, violence may not always be the answer, but life is multiple choice, you get me? I like it.
Reads them. Planting trees and people with the power driver.
Amazing awareness there.
Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner here.
This is where things are going to get very interesting. Oh, this is getting tense.
Whips with that huge attack.
You win some, you lose some. But you gotta come back stronger.
Kaisen Dankai Raku connect. They're gonna score huge damage off of this.
いい顔できんじゃん。
Yo, that combo with no worries about that.
You win some, you lose some. But you gotta come back stronger.
Could be looking to start something.
Ooh, both wanna pull the trigger. Who's gonna blink first?
Time to take this momentum and really run with it. The low.
Dishing out the hot stuff. We live for these kind of fights.
The next touch may decide this round.
One more attack's gonna do it. Come on.
Overhead, but it won't work.
Gotta give it up for that solid defense.
Closes it out.
What was that?
酒がうめえな。酒飲めてるよ。果てしない闇の向こうに手を伸ばそう。言えることない痛みならいっそ引き連れて少しぐらいはみ出したっていいさ。夢を描こう。誰かのために生きてみたって Tomorrow never knows 心の僕は行くのさ。誰も知ることのない明日へ。ちょっとくらいの汚れ物ならば残さずに全部食べてやろう。ちょっとタイムね。
Here comes a new challenger.
This is gonna be a 5-star match. Get ready for history to be made.
If these two don't give me what I want, I may have to come in there and bust them up myself.
Good anti-air. Drive rush to keep the momentum. It's all right. You're doing well.
That was painful, but you know what to do.
Oh? Backs him into a corner.
This might be an important turn in the match. What's their play here?
Keep at it.
That was painful, but you know what to do.
Hold your breath.
Yeah.
Keep at it. Overextended KO.
Ooh, nice finish.
Alright now, let's try and switch up the game plan.
The pressure's building, and we're gonna see a blowout real soon.
They've piled up the knowledge. Now how are they going to use it?
I wonder what's gonna happen.
Jump! Following up? Opts to continue laying on the pressure with the drive rush. Got too greedy.
You win some, you lose some. But you gotta come back stronger.
Planting trees and people with the power driver. Why are they going in? Hang back! But you gotta do better than that. Gotta be careful not to whiff at this range. Oh, what a rush! Connects with the throw. A projectile to say get off. One chance here may end this round. Blinks it. Down and out.
I'm liking that finish.
That's a huge win there. Settle down and keep
ミュ
grinding.
ートになって
Very
た
quick GG there. Looks like Heaven's about to get another angel.
Jumps up. How did he get a read on that throw? What a smart throw! Full SA meters on deck for both sides. This could be over soon. The spacing is so on point right now. Any mistake here will be
ごめんね
big.
ゲップ出ちゃうんだ
Get in there and fight. Dishing out the hot stuff.
Force protects the sky. Oh, what a rush! Throws him.
Get in there and fight.
Oh, you never know what can happen here. Looking for a hole. Blinks it.
死ぬ
Forget about that. Focus.
Learn from it and build back better.
The throw connects. Still a chance. They gotta do it. Jump.
あー死ぬ
Nothing but air.
How did that not hit?
死ぬ
Too slippery to get a handle on. No worries. Focus.
あ
It's over.
ー悔しい今の
Okay. On to the next.
Not gonna lie, I was entertained. Gotta give it up for two hardworking fighters.
The first round begins. No time to save that stuff for nationals. It's time to go all in.
I hope their training paid off. That was super good.
Drive rush to keep the momentum. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner.
This might be an important turn in the match.
Goes for the throw.
That was a good one.
Goes for the throw.
Might be collecting their thoughts here.
Ooh, adds on a bit extra to top off their damage output. Grabs them, and they scrape together a final
いて
push. Dashes forward, hits it.
ペシャン
They ain't getting up.
That's what I like to see.
Oh, that last round was pretty ugly. One of the most disrespectful things I've seen in a while.
こうか
Ooh, are we going to see some fireworks here?
Oh, I want to see them get moving.
Planting trees and people with the power driver. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. So what's coming next? Time to take this momentum and really run with it. Great work. Just like that.
Time to hit the gym and do super art. With this,
これじゃねえんだよ出してえのは
get
さ
up for that solid defense.
They're backed up into the corner.
Feels like we're right in the eye of the storm.
Not looking good. The corner's a bad place to be. Still a chance. It's there.
Huh? They ain't getting up.
Loosen up and play for fun. The results will
人
come.
恋しさを月みたい
A
に
jump.
痩
Final
せ
round.
て
Who will the fighting game gods favor here?
They can't disappoint themselves. They gotta come out swinging.
The low kick hit.
Doesn't get any better than that.
愛し
Player
く
one with the overhead denied.
Gotta give it up for that solid defense. We got a real fight now.
Tries to act quickly, but whiffs the attack.
How did that not
Oh, burnout! Was that on purpose? Reach out and hug. With super arts into play,
Hey,
instantly
jump.
anything goes at this point.
We live for this kind of fight.
The throw connects. Goes for the fireball to force a reaction. Impact squat. Looking for the overhead this time.
Hold it down strong. I like that.
A jump? Here comes the corner pressure.
Come on, you gotta give me more. More.
Striking zone. Oh,
死ぬ
no hesitation or regret. Open up. It's time for business. I don't know if this is gonna be enough to kill.
死なない
Oh, we are not done
う
here.
わ
Are you for real?
That was unreal.
Player one, gotta be sweating. what a game!
That was super good.
Jump.
It's backed into the corner with pressure building.
Ooh, something's building. I can feel it. Maybe thinking something. What's their play here?
The damage is really piling up now. You can see how cornering your opponent is such an effective game. And they scrape together a final push. Neither of them will. No worries about that.
Win some, you lose some. You gotta come back stronger.
Closing moments of the round, one hit's gonna do it.
We just gotta see some super art. Wait.
Wait.
Hey, oh.
Great stuff there, right at the end.
Give me more of that.
Ooh, that last round was pretty ugly. One of the most disrespectful things I've seen in a while.
Jumps in. That happens to everyone.
That was painful, but you know what to do.
Scrapping it out up close.
What's gonna happen next?
Knockdown and
That was good. I like it. More of that.
Crap again.
uses the gauge for the super art. They want to show they're not playing around. Player one overhead, but it won't work.
Gotta give it up for that solid defense.
There's still a chance here. At least
Yes.
Learn from it.
down and out.
Damn, that was intense.
Keep on the gas. You had your moments there.
The pressure's building, and we're gonna see a blow off real soon.
The overhead denied.
Hold it down strong. I like that.
Drop that on.
いて
Absolutely refusing to give up ground. Oh, what a rush. Player two is in a very good spot now.
Come on, you gotta give me more. More.
Keeps him out. Genius play to escape the throw.
I love it. I love it.
Whoa, heavy. What will be the follow-up here? Reads the jump in perfect. Solid anti-air.
That was super good.
Here comes the grind it up because the buffet is over.
Flatline him. Oh, hitting a real
Ah.
rush. It's over. That was unreal.
Don't get too down on yourself.
Here comes a new challenger.
Everyone's getting fired up and we're just ready to get started.
Violence is on the menu tonight.
The fight just started. This is Tasty Steve on commentary.
Ooh, let me see some of the good stuff.
Anticipates the overhead. We're still early in the round.
I want to see them both lay it all on the line here.
Dangerous range here. If you're careless, any move with long recovery can get jumped in on or good damage. Don't worry, it happens.
Must have been an offset. You've seen better.
Oh no, whiffs the drive it back.
Gotta be planning something. What's their play here?
Can they utilize the corner? Grabs him, throws him. What's next?
Nice, liking that.
Heading into KO.
We've got ourselves a winner.
That's what I like to see.
Hey, violence may not always be the answer, but life is multiple choice, you get me? I like it.
Combo with
Damn, sorry.
A little too greedy there.
That was painful, but you know what to do.
こんばんは。
あ、おしいこんばん
The
は。
power driver.
花金を過ご
Gotta
して
be
ます。
careful not to whip at this range. Great work. Just like that.
Time to hit the gym and retool for the next match.
Baits out the attack and gets the punish count.
Amazing awareness there.
Is this gonna kill?
I'm liking that finish.
Player one is hot.
まあ、萎えたらやめるも何も。最近、萎えてるからな。
Here comes a new challenger.
砕く
How's this matchup gonna shake out? It's gonna be exciting to see.
Violence is on the menu tonight.
Here we go. Let's see what these fighters have in store.
I hope their training paid off.
Pressuring them in the corner.
This might be an important turn of the match.
Well-timed command drill there.
What's their play here? I'd be collecting their thoughts.
Knockdown. I wonder how both fighters will adapt to what we've seen so far. Taking stock.
やべ。
Boxing with the target combo.
Oh, just a little bit more.
Gets the counter hit throw. Grabs him.
Ooh.
これマジムカつくわ。
集中。
Throws a fireball.
Amazing awareness there. Calm before the storm here.
ダボケホホ
Don't see that every day.
What's this?
This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks.
Time to go big or go home. Let's see how these two hold it down.
The throw connects.
It doesn't get any better than that.
Impact squash. We're just getting started here. We'll take control.
I can feel the tension right from the get-go.
Throws him.
We got a real fight now.
Nowhere to run.
Come on, you gotta give me more. More.
当たんのそれ。
Side switch. Woo. Nothing but air.
How did that not hit?
Throws him.
Dishing out the hot stuff. Things are getting heated. Doesn't get any better.
Nothing but air.
Work through and build back better.
Nothing stops this train.
Wait.
Noticeable life lead is a comeback steal possible outmaneuvers the yoke. The drive impact doesn't work. Gotta jump higher than that.
It doesn't get any better than that. Get in there and fight.
ああマジかよ。
They are done.
That was unreal.
Player two has gotta be feeling good getting the win out of that absolute
まあ11時には終わ
That
りす
was
っか
a
ら。
close match that had everything you could ask
最近
for.
ストロークの
Yo,
モチベー
I
ションが
can't
ね。
argue with you. What a game. Jumps in.
Amazing awareness there.
Can't tap the throw. Neither of them willing to give up ground here.
Maybe thinking something.
Not a lot of damage dealt so far. No telling how this round will turn out.
Gotta keep pushing.
Backs him into a corner.
This might be an important turn of the match.
Okay, they'll want to keep this flow going. Box him with the target combo. Yeah.
Smart decision.
Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense.
Oh, bit off a bit more than they can chew.
Blocks the head.
バーカチンがめ。
Just out of range for that throw. You may want to slow the pace here. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Even a throw here with springs forward with the drive rush. There's still a chance here.
Dar.
Ha, they ain't getting up.
Don't worry, we're just getting started here.
This fight is getting mad personal, and I'm liking it. That was super
地
good.
上でスクリューは出せねえんだよな。
Blocks the overhead.
Hold it down strong. I like that.
Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they drop, takes the hit, and keeps on trucking.
Wait. Oh, this is getting tense.
Anything could happen.
Trying to find their spot to strike.
It's a good spot to use the
Gotcha.
super.
Dishing out the hot stuff.
Oh yeah, let's go. Time for some big boy damage here. Give him the Storm Buster and check out how much damage this takes off. Knocked him out of the air. Time to reassess the situation. Barely blocks the jump in. The fighters return to the middle. Hold it down. Throws a fireball. Planting trees, people, rip the pop.
We've got ourselves a winner.
Oh yeah,
Hey,
Hey, violence may not always be the answer, but life is multiple choice, you get me? I like it.
he jumps. Still plenty of time left.
Show your girl that you aren't afraid to
ouch.
Solar plexus strike. It's a good spot to use the super. Spends all that juice on the super art. Not shy one bit about it. Can they make the most of it? Knocked them out of the air. Player 2 can't let this simmer. They gotta start cooking.
Come on.
Throws them.
Doesn't get any better
ジャンプする
than that.
マジかよそっちかよ
Player 1,
竜巻も取れると思うんだけどな
Dishing out the hot stuff. We live for this kind of fight.
getting up close and personal. Blocks are located. Still a chance. They gotta do it. A jump?
Dishing out the hot stuff.
Looking for the
あーバカチ
Hold it down strong. I like that. We'll expect some bones to be broken here.
幅ぶってきてあー無理でした
What were they thinking?
Gotta give it up for that solid defense.
Are you for real?
That was unreal.
Not a loss.
号機やって寝よう寝ねえなあーでも号機がこんな下がっちゃってもう本当に1万3ゴールド下がるで俺これマジでマジで2000近く下がってんだけどピカソか
Right here, right now, we're in for something special.
I can't wait for this match to begin.
All right, first round. What's going to happen?
You never get a second chance to make a first impression. So let's make this one.
Nailed it.
Good stuff there.
Very dangerous range. Can definitely get clipped by something. Can they utilize the corner? Forward throw.
Hi, amnesia.
Not letting them out of the corner. The damage is really piling up now. You can see how cornering your opponent is such an effective game plan.
Gotta keep pushing.
はいアムネジア
Planning
あれ
something.
Good stuff, but they gotta keep it up.
Must have been an off day. You've seen better.
Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense.
あしけえな
A little too greedy.
Ouch, that was a painful whip.
あ
Gets it.
Tower
We've got
game.
ourselves a winner.
Well read. Keep going.
Hey, violence may not always be the answer, but life is multiple choice, you get me? I like it.
Rebound. Neither of them willing to give up ground here. Just goes for it at this range.
What's this?
Goes for the early super art.
That was super good.
Overall hit. Akuma playing the hide and seek game. Player 1 is working with a better gauge. What can they do with it? Rebound ice. Overhead, but it won't work.
Gotta give it up for that solid defense. Things are getting heated. Come on. One more push here.
Point blank range here. Rebound.
What's gonna happen next?
Time to take this momentum and really run with it. Jump! Is it time for the mixed rounds to fall above? They just hopped off the tank and scores the win.
What was that?
Oh my days, that was a real intense fight.
Not gonna lie, I was thinking. Gotta give it up for two hardworking fighters.
Blocks the jump in. Knockdown.
Good stuff there.
Will they incorporate that full drive gauge they have until their game plan? Denied up top. Throws them. What's next?
Yeah.
Combo with the target combo.
Might be collecting their thoughts here.
Takes a trip. Sweet.
Smart decision. Calm before the storm here.
Experiencing burnout.
You know what you gotta do?
KO.
Ooh, nice finish.
Well read. Keep going.
Ooh, that last round is pretty ugly. One of the most disrespectful
Jaku
things I've
hard.
ever seen in a while. Amazing awareness there.
They back the opponent into the corner. Now to apply the pressure.
This is where things are gonna get very interesting.
Ooh, burnout activated. Player 1 in dire straits with burnout. The forward throw in the corner for the pressure. They're in the corner and the beatdown continues.
They create a good situation here. Now to capitalize.
Power!
Ha! They ain't getting up.
He's showing time in the lab. Hey.
砕くのか何があるんだっけ。ねじ込む。
Here comes a new challenger.
カチャセン。孫悟飯みたいになっちゃったな。孫悟飯みたいになっちゃった今。カチャセン。お父さん。カチャセン。あ、かわいいかわいい、それかわいい。それ
No
かわ
one's
いい。
gonna want to blink once the action gets started.
None of you are going home disappointed after this fight. Bet on it.
Let's see what they try and do here in this first round.
Yeah, I'm really excited to see these two fight it out.
Yeah, like that.
That was a good one.
Player 2 has the life lead.
Gotta keep pushing.
Keep at it.
That was painful, but you know what to do.
Player 1 chases him down.
Ooh, something's building. I can feel it.
Heading into the end game now.
Ouch.
It's getting tense.
Maybe thinking something.
KO.
Good round.
Don't worry. We're just getting started here.
There was a lot to like about that last round. They're in the pocket now, and they gotta keep on the gas.
何しとんねん。
Throws to get around their defense.
気を抜かずらね。
Jump.
かげろうの前。
Kagaru no mai.
かげろうの前。
The opportunity now in the corner.
This is where things are gonna get very interesting.
Are they going to be able to come back? Perfect read with the anti-air.
Doesn't get any better than that.
Jumps in. Nice.
That was super good.
Life lead here, but it's still anyone's game. Oh, burnout. Was that on purpose? In attack range. Drive impact doesn't work. They're in range. We're going to see a jump in. Closes it out.
Great stuff there, right at the end.
慣れた。
Pieces are there. Keep your head up and focus.
Put it on the best outlet. Talk about a barn burner.
かわいい。
It's not over. They want that run back. How is it going to unfold?
These two could fight 1,000 more times and I wouldn't be bored.
Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner.
This might be an important turn in the match.
Nailed it.
何しとんねん。
How much damage can they
Put it
deal?
in.
This is going to hurt.
Bit off a bit more than they can chew. Might be collecting their thoughts here.
Taking stock. Life lead is opening up. That can still be overcome with smart drive use.
非常にだ。
Good round.
It's all good. You can still switch it up.
I'm liking what I'm seeing, but they gotta focus.
How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now?
I can see the fire in their eyes. They're both ready to go.
Throws to get around their defense.
Yeah.
Early round decisions are so important to set the tone.
Well, we gotta see what lengths both fighters are willing to go to.
Player 2 currently has the life lead. No need to overextend. Spacing is so on point right now. Any mistake here will be big. Dashes forward. Flip with flair. Jumps up. That's what we want. Dashes up.
マジでダリエ。
They're backed up into the corner.
マジでキャミーだよな、こ
Eye
れ。
of the storm. Calm before the storm here.
Why are they going in? Hang back. A back throw for damage and vital position. Puts the brakes on the impact. Both avoiding the corner like boxers. Oh my heart. I can't, man.
You're getting too close to goal.
You're done.
Great stuff there, right at the end.
That's a huge win there. Settle down and keep grinding.
This is anyone's round. Both fighters gotta bring it here.
Back into the corner. What setups do they have?
Come on, you
マジでキャミーだよこれ。
Low heavy.
dishing out the hot stuff.
Oh, you never know what can happen here.
Doesn't get any better than that.
Hits the drive. Flip that off.
No, what?
うんこ。
Show what a PhD fighters can do for you. The Lord Kuroi set the trap and you took the bait. Nippon Ichi Arasakurai
日
hit.
本一よ。
They're looking to connect with some overdrive parts from this situation.
クソ。
Oh, expect some kids? Oh, that was a
やめようかな。
ついに大竜巻締めの画面端交互。
ああ、今はちゃんとやっ
talk
たよ。
about a fun.
あれ難しいんだよ。もしげからしたら簡単かもしんないけど。あれ別にための滅殺とかでもいいんだけど、弱波動拳じゃないとダメなんだよねあれ。でもための波動拳でもいいんだよ別に。今日はなんかちょっといくらかやりたい動きはできてますね。
These two have more than a barbecue in
ごめんなさい。
Texas.
弱波動やね。
そう。
Give me what I want. I may have to come in there and bust them up myself.
Blocks the jump in.
マジで
Easily escapes. Sick. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach?
I want to see them both lay it all on the line here.
俺なんでだから行かねえんだよ。
Where it's going to be hard to
中
escape.
パンチ。
This might be an important turn of the match.
Timely side switch there, which will let them go on the attack. They break things off to take a quick breather. Grabs him.
Ooh,
That's some big, juicy damage on that counter hit. Even a throw here will do.
oh, this is getting tense.
K.O.
I'm liking that finish.
All right, now, let's try and switch up the gameplay.
This fight is getting mad personal, and I'm liking it.
ああ、あいこうじゃねえの。
Neither of them willing to give up ground here. Picks up the counter. This is going to be huge. This throw is going to leave him wide open. Following up. Nice. That's what we want. Going in? Oh, no hit. Akuma playing the hide-and-seek game. Both fighters have full super meter on deck. The winner will be the one who manages it best. Opts to reposition. Gotta be careful not to whiff at this range. Is it time for the mix-up? What? In anti-air?
Dishing out the hot stuff.
Noticeable lightning springs forward with the drive rush. Drive gaze on deck. What's the play? You're done.
Damn, that was intense.
Oh yeah, this is all yours.
Time to go big or go home. Let's see how these two hold it down.
Clutch, clutch, anti-air.
Doesn't get any better than that.
せや。
To jump in perfectly. Looking for
Ah,
a
yeah.
perfect read with the anti-air. Both are ready
俺なんかじゃ
on their super
ファミコン入んねえんだよな。
What a smart throw!
Dishing out the hot stuff.
They're tough and whiffs. They're wide open.
Learn from it and build back better.
好きだね。
The low kick hit.
Doesn't get any better than that.
Sets up with the jump in. With super connects with the throw.
勝った。
Any better than that.
Next step. Why are they going in? Hang down and out.
What was that?
Claire 2 is showing them what's good.
Oh, wow. Someone just got turned into a hashtag.
Uses the drive game.
司令塔にしか聞こえないんだけどこれ。
Gets a little space with the throw.
That was super good.
Sankuado.
ジャンクハードケン。
Control of the match in the early going.
Here we go. I want to see them put on a show.
Throw is escape. Not letting that go.
Good stuff there.
Now they get pushed into the corner, where it's going to be
ジャンプしてるだけ。
This might be an important turn in the match.
Player 2, maintaining the corner pressure for some juicy damage.
This fight's getting real interesting now.
Heading into the end game now. It's getting
ジャンプしてパンチして。
well-timed corner switch. This range is where it gets interesting. KO.
Ha! They ain't getting up.
That's what I like to see.
Hey, hey. Violence may not always be the answer, but life is multiple choice, you get me? I like it.
Takes the hit.
Ah!
Player 2 will look to apply pressure here.
Feels like we're right in the eye of the storm.
Time to take this momentum and really run with it. Gets the throw and continues on the offensive.
What's gonna happen next?
Playing nice. Side switch out of the corner. Looking a little one-sided so far.
Oh, hitting a real rough.
Going for the super art.
Wait.
Throw escape. Going for the super art.
What's this?
Go for it at this range.
Wait.
Yo, what's coming next? Time to take this momentum and really run with it. Needs to find a chance to seal the deal here. Hey-yo!
We've got ourselves a winner.
Player 2 dug in deep to get that win.
負け越したらやめようね。新しい何かが待っていて、きっとって僕を動かしてる。いいことばかりではないさ。でも次の扉をノックしたい。もっと大きなはずの自分をその輪になきたい。
Our fighters are ready to lay it all on the line.
I'm gonna be paying close attention, so you
誰
better
かと
tell me.
過ごしても寂しさは募るけど
Fight just started. This is Tasty Steve on commentary.
All right, let's go.
としてるあら
Solid idea. Maybe next time.
Must have been an off day. You've seen better.
Backs him into a corner.
This might be an important turn in the match.
はい
What's their play here?
Good job blocking and jumping. They're showing us just how patient they spices things up by adding the super art to the combo. How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. See, that's how it's done.
Nice, liking that. Gotta be planning something.
There's still a chance here.
Oh, this is getting tense.
Corner makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here?
Ooh, something's building. I can feel it.
Who will capitalize on an opening first?
We just got
There!
great stuff there, right at the end.
Give me more of that.
Ooh, that last round was pretty ugly. One of the most disrespectful things I've seen in a while.
Oh, what a read to block the drive impact. Both fighters want to establish themselves early on.
But we gotta see what length both fighters are willing to go to.
Throws to get around their defense.
Smart decision. Amazing awareness there.
Player 1 needs to use spends the meter on the super art.
That was super good.
It's a good heads-up decision, opting for the drive impact.
That was super good.
No cookout complete there.
I'm liking that finish.
Player 1 is unrivaled.
Oh, wow. Someone just got turned into a hashtag.
They choose to run it back. Let's get right to it.
I'm more than ready for a rematch.
うわーマジ
Solid idea. Maybe next time.
That was painful, but you know what to do.
Very dangerous range. Can definitely get clipped by something here. Maintains composure and fights out of the corner. Player 2 with the life lead.
Gotta keep pushing.
Throw wrists. Denied up top. Nice.
Smart decision.
Super armor does
Wow.
the job.
Wow
Did well to get the buff in there. Good job blocking and jumping. Hell.
Ooh,
Wow.
nice finish.
You remember your shortcomings. It's easier to fill in those gaps.
The pressure's building. We're gonna see a blowout real soon.
All right, who's gonna swing first?
Yeah, it's really anyone's fight right now.
Is it time for the mix-up? Gets the throw and continues on the offensive. Punches that off and keeps going.
Okay.
Burnout triggers. Good instincts to spin reach while critical art. Yo, what's gonna happen?
食らうんかい
What's this?
Tyson Donkai Raku connects. They're gonna score huge damage off of this.
いい顔できんじゃん。
Hang back. They were baiting that the whole time. Player one can't use any drive move. Got a
死ぬんじゃないこれ。
that win wasn't luck. It was 100%.
はい、やめます。あ、まだもう一回あってる。
They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch.
These two could fight 1,000 more times and I wouldn't be bored.
Had the radar up and running.
Nice, liking that.
Player one pushes the opponent into the corner.
This might be an important turn in the match.
Don't worry, it happens.
Must have been an off day. You've seen better. Gotta be planning something.
That throw misses. Reacts to the throw. That happens to everyone.
Must have been an off day. You've seen better.
No thank you. And turnout trigger.
Calm before the storm here.
Time KO.
We've got ourselves a winner.
Well read. Keep going.
Ooh, that last round was pretty ugly. One of the most disrespectful things I've seen in a while. That was super good.
Adamant play. Player one currently has the life lead. No need to overextend. They're backed up into the corner.
Feels like we're right in the eye of the storm.
Scrapping it out up close. Takes a chance with a buff. Playing nice. Spins a little drive baby. The reversal is blocked. Out of there. Burnout trigger. Time to between the wall in a hard place. And there's some.
Getting a real KO. Great stuff there, right at the end.
Player one is showing time in the lap.
負け越したらやめ。
This is gonna be a 5-star match. Get ready for history to be made.
I can't wait for this match to begin.
Here we go. Let's see what these fighters have in store.
Yeah, I'm really excited to see these two fight it out.
Pressuring them in the corner.
This might be an important turn in the match.
おいっす。
It's all right. You're doing well.
That was painful, but you know what to do.
Denied up top.
Maybe thinking something.
Throws to get around their defense.
あ、うんこです。
That throw misses. Nice. It's backed into the corner with pressure building.
Ooh, something's building, I can feel it.
Grabs him.
Nice, liking that.
Zanku Hado.
ジャンクハー
Is so important here.
Well, this is getting too close to call.
Player one needs to hold out until their drive gauge is KO.
We've got
Taku Haru.
ourselves a winner.
That's what I like to see.
Hey, hey, violence may not always be the answer, but life is multiple choice, you get me? I like it. That was super good.
Player one needs to use the threat of the corner here.
This is where things are going to get very interesting. What's going to happen next?
やべえ、マジ雑魚みたいになってる。
Jump. No worries about that. KO.
Ha, they ain't getting up.
Loosen up and play for fun. The results will come.
Time to go big or go home. Let's see how these two hold it down.
Oh, yeah, just like that. Connects with the knockdown. Here comes the mix-up.
Dishing out the hot
バカだね。
Oh, you never know. Drive impact misses.
How did that not hit?
Nowhere to run. Reads the jump in perfect.
Dishing out the hot stuff.
What
当たってからやれ、そういうのは。
throws him.
Dishing out the hot stuff. I love it.
Puts the brakes on the impact.
Gotta give it up for that solid defense.
あー、死んだ。
Burnout. Was that on purpose? You have to make something happen.
なんでよ、このうちの Wi-Fi は本当に。
But who's gonna expect that? Closes it out.
I'm liking that finish.
勝手に切り替わんねえでくんねえか
But
な。
your next win's gonna
G
show
から
your
A
career.
に。
Not gonna lie, I was entertained. Gotta give it up for two hardworking fighters.
It is not over. They want that run back. How's it going to unfold?
These two could fight 1,000 more times and I wouldn't be bored.
Goes for it all, but just misses.
Just off the mark.
Decides to go up there and drop him to earth. Player 1 will be in a world of hurt if his drive gauge runs
死
out.
にそうなんだけど、これはもう無理ですよ。
Gets the jump in. What's their game plan here at this critical stage?
無理じゃない。
Let's see how they apply their corner pressure in this situation.
Ooh, something's building. I can feel it.
One combo can end this round right now.
Oh, just a sneeze here will do it.
Decides to meet them in the air.
Amazing awareness there.
Comes from behind to pick up the win. They took advantage of every chance.
Amazing nerves to fight back for the win.
じゃあクーハード。
Both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter.
I wonder what's gonna happen.
At the radar, up and running. Time to take this momentum and really run with it. Jumps up, picks the air throw. Gotta be careful not to whiff at this range. Full SA meters on deck for both sides. Out of there! They back the opponent into the corner, now to apply the pressure.
This is where things are gonna get very interesting.
Smart play with the throw.
よっしゃい。
What's this?
Uses the gauge for the super art. They want to show they're not playing around. Still ready to pull the trigger on him, closes it out.
Damn, that was intense.
Gotta shake it off. Let's go.
This is anyone's round. Both fighters gotta bring it here.
Reads the jump in perfectly. Takes a chance with a bump. Connects with the medium. We tech those. Player 2 with the lead. They're gonna end it quick or hang back.
They got the advantage. Gotta start cooking here.
Player 1 has overhand. They're in range. We're gonna see a jump in, a dash, the throw connects.
It doesn't get any better than that.
Somehow manages to block the jump. Stop this.
おいで。
There's a drive impact. Super's on deck. They gonna pull the trigger?
Gotta remember, a cornered animal is the most dangerous.
Here we go. The raging demon's hunting and about to turn this toy zone into a pile of balls.
We got a real fight now.
いて。
With a fireball.
プー。負け越したこれ。
Player 2 is gonna be
はい、
watching
じゃあ
replay.
やめますってどうやっていきます私は。くそ。ダメだもう俺の動きは死んだ方がいいやもう二度と使わねえ。じゃあやめます。僕はデッドバイデイライトやってきますから。もしよろしければそのままデッドバイデイライト見に来てね。